Hello everyone, I am Bharani. I would like to play Kanakangi ragam on the key flute. What brings this video together is the weird combination of the Kanakangi notation, hence the weirdness of the Kanakangi ragam, and the weird fingering style of the key flute. There are few disclaimers I would like to put forward. This is not a pure Carnatic oriented music video. This is just a genuine video depicting the candid mistakes which one would make while playing Kanakangi ragam for the first time on the key flute due to the weirdness of the key fingering style and even the weird combination of the notation. And there is also a disclaimer that I have been playing this since an hour ago, trying to make these videos all over again and again. It has made me a little more perfect. Yet I would like to entertain you by producing or curating the same mistakes which I just did an hour ago. Hope they would entertain you. This video mostly shows how an amateur would feel or experience while playing Kanakangi on the key flute for the first time. Mistakes shouldn't be taken seriously, rather, one should mend themselves and move towards perfection. My flute playing style may also not be perfect, so hope one would just take it in a lighter way and enjoy this video. There weren't any mistakes yet. So there were two mistakes at the junctures of Shuddha Rishabham and Shuddha Gandharam and Shuddha Daivatam and Shuddha Nishadam. So coming to Kanakangi ragam, this has Shuddha Rishabham, Shuddha Daivatam, Shuddha Rishabham, Shuddha Gandharam, Shuddha Madhyamam, Panchamam, Shuddha Daivatam and Shuddha Nishadam. So the weirdness is they are just placed very adjacent, immediately adjacent to each other, all these notations. So playing these on the key flute is something peculiar and worth noticing. I'm actually trying to curate few mistakes which I just did an hour ago, but it is becoming a little difficult for me to curate any mistakes. Yes, two genuine mistakes. Genuine, yes. Coming to the fingering on the key flute, Shuddha Daivatam and Shuddha Nishadam were mistaken here. To play these notes, one has to move forward and backward there at Panchamam Shuddha Daivatam, Chaturshruti Daivatam, or Kaisika Nishadam. So this is the weird thing there in the key flute. And in the and in the Shuddha Rishabham and Shuddha Gandharam, due diligence with precision has to be maintained so as to distinguish the Shuddha Rishabham from the Shuddha Gandharam, or in other sense re1 re2. So this is what one would experience. One cannot avoid these mistakes playing Kanakangi for the first time on the key flute. So these are the original mistakes one should experience, and just my mistakes maybe again. Yes, mistake there at Shuddha Daivatam and Shuddha Nishadam. Usually psychology takes off, psychology actually saves you from distinguishing Shuddha Daivatam and Kaisika Nishadam. Although you usually play Shuddha Daivatam and Chaturshruti Daivatam, but you think you are playing Shuddha Daivatam and Kaisika Nishadam in other ragams, usually conventionally. But here, in Kanakangi, it is strictly Shuddha Daivatam or Chaturshruti Daivatam, or like Shuddha Daivatam and Shuddha Nishadam. So here your psychology, gut, heart, brain, leg, finger, or ears, they just they just don't save you now. You have to maneuver your finger, make it perfect. Your nerve system, your reflex has to get used to the Shuddha Daivatam and Chaturshuddhi Daivatam playing just immediately one after the other, and moving forward and backward, moving forward and backward all the way along. An hour ago, there were full of genuine candid mistakes at Shuddha Rishabham and Shuddha Gandharam, but now I'm not able to produce them due to the practice. But it is worth noting that, in comparison to the bamboo flute or even in violin and veena, these swarams are, just placed immediately adjacent to each other. You just move forward straight and straight backwards. You can manage the show. They don't have to be discrete. Rather, you can even just hover over them. You can still make it off. One swaram is distinguished from the other, or you can still make it off, even if it is offset. But here in the key flute, everything is very distinguished. You know something else. You you knock down something else while pressing down one and playing it. So one has to be a little more careful here. So the mistake was just dodged by a small kampitam there in the mandrasthai, which my reflex could grasp it quickly and save me. So this is what happens from the practice. But genuine mistakes made here by playing Kanakangi on the key flute are very wonderful. One has to really experience. It is the character of the player. He has to be playing. He has to be a Carnatic musician. He has to play key flute, and he also must be aware of the Kanakangi ragam just to experience this effect. I would like to play the same thing even on the bamboo flute. Everything was set up very straight, forwards and even backwards. But on the key flute, it's a weird combination of the notations, weird combination of the key fingering style. So it is like putting weird things together and grinding them, yet producing melody. I would like to put it all over again on the key flute. Yeah, this has been an hour journey from imperfection to maybe moving ahead away from the imperfection, yet not perfect. So I have been playing flute since long, yes, from pretty long time, yes, and I even started making bamboo flutes from a pretty short time, yes, just a while ago, just a few months ago. So this is what it is. This is what I am. Hope you enjoyed the genuine mistakes which were produced or curated in this video. In comparison to the previous hour, the mistakes quality isn't that genuine now. Rather, it moved away from that immaturity. Hope this was entertaining. Mistakes shouldn't be taken seriously. Rather, one should move forward, mend themselves, and move forward. Thank you. Happy New Year 2023.